So then at evening they will go and collect. And they will note how much was done. Initial investment everybody has invested. And everybody tells that I will be able to do today, I will not be able to do today. Or I don't want to work for 7 days, or I want to work for 16 hours, depending upon the need which I have. And then there are people who will keep maintaining accounts, then there will be people iron clothes and packaging. So it's a problem. So that will depend upon what kind of product you have, which will require skill development way. You may need from 15 days to 3 months. If it is poultry, for example, it's 15 days, 7 days.
Right.
If any husbandry, it's 15 days.
Depending on the trade.
Depending on the trade. So
and it's a combination of local NGOs working with you.
yeah, so that is the other thing. That then dealing with bureaucracy, what kind of rules and regulations do you have? So do you require for even micro enterprise, do you require registration? Or will you require taxation, tax registration? Important taxation rules are there. You will have to bother about that. While you are working on this phase, the other phase you have to identify people locally who have technical skills, managerial skills, accounting skills. I'm not looking for chartered accountant. I'm not looking for an engineer. I'm looking for a vocational school pass young boy who will just maintain machines. And if there is a major breakdown, he will have network, he will call people from outside and get it repaired. But basic accounting is not huge, but going to every shop of the for 15-20 minutes in a week, half an hour in a week, and that's good enough. Only marketing might to be a 1% team or 2% team. They continue promoting product with samples and continue selling, and that will require quantity because you can't go with 10 dozen shirts. You have to talk large numbers. So that takes its own time. So if you calculate everything, I think the shortest time which you could set up, form a group and set up was 6 months. The minimum, because including construction and systems and training, and some activities would go parallel. For example, construction could go parallel, training could go parallel, training of business development providers, formation of the group, and that would go separately. So these three activities that could go parallel. But whatever you do, it takes about 6 months. Because good formation, the training program for these entrepreneurs. So what we have done in Nagaland is that we had identified several groups. Because we wanted to go in a whole lot. So we have 11 groups, different trades. One was in wood toys, one was in ready-made garments, one was in knitting, shawls. Naga shawls are beautiful shawls. So you have seen, they're amazing. And there are 16 tribes and there are 16 different kind of shawls. If you are putting a shawl, you know that this is the brand, and then you should better not go to other area, otherwise you might get sick. Because shawl is the indicator, but beautiful shawl. So this lady got President's Award, who had organized women's group, about 40 women's group. So what we did is that first we formed groups, and they said, you decide that out of 11 groups, every group will have 2 persons who will come for training from the group. They decided that who is more educated and all. So they attended the program, but every day, 2 to 3 or 4 members, they could come and sit. And since most of them are Christians, so every Sunday, after service, these 2 boys will report what did they learn and what is antiquity and everything, so that everybody is on the same page. This program was about 45 days. total, which included marketing and accounts and finance and technology. And because we believe that even if we have a support group, these people should have basic understanding because they will have to take decisions. Group will help them take decisions, but decisions will have to be taken by these people. They should, when they take decisions, they should take informed decisions. So, the program was conducted for entrepreneurs, for groups, but if it's one big group, again you will have subgroups and you can identify some 25. Bigger group becomes a bit unwieldy and unmanageable. Because if you have a lot of close interaction with each other and all that. So if you are doing some simulation exercises, you can't have 50, 60, 70 persons. You need 4 5 groups. So I think 6 months will be my aim.
Thank you.
But these are the things which are involved. Construction, schedule. Main time will go in group formation activities.
In Nagaland, when you created these groups, each of the groups had separate support services or one support service who provides services?
No. About 3 to 4, because they were distributed all over.
Oh.
So about 3 to 4, most of them are in Newland area. And this was really, the first area. So in each, there are 2 to 3 groups, depending on the size, they will have one.
Support services.
Because size are about 40, 30, 40 members each.
Right.
Now we are, after taking we say that you can have 100.
Exactly. I mean, the bigger the group will be, the support service will be bigger. But if there are small groups, like in one village, if there are 3 products which has been produced by
One is
3
enough.
different groups,
See,
one support service.
One accountant,
Exactly.
in one day, simple calculation, one day he can visit around 10
Right. Houses or people.
shops or 10 establishments. Okay, assuming that he will take half an hour,
Right.
eat, and then travel in time.
Yeah, that
So where it takes more, so where less.
Mine.
So 10 in a day. In a week, you can do week of 60.
60.
Right? So, one accountant is good enough to handle 60 or 70 with their small groups.
Support service can become an
So, it
enterprise
could be,
itself.
no, it is enterprise because it is not sustainable, nobody is supporting this service. Group is supporting.
Right.
So, dependence, it is interdependence. Group is depending on
And support services.
support services depending on the group. So, existence of each other.
Right.
So, it has to be commercially viable.
Right.
Whatever money, it will be deducted at source after sales. Before it, you get 85%, you already paid for raw material and for services, for electricity, for all the
Yeah, the
inputs. It's only surplus which is. That will depend on the size. If these are 3, 4 groups, I would think to be.
in one village.
Last question.
Last to Karen tha.
Yes, I have to start off.
Karen's question was the last question.
Yeah, I think people have.
I hope you
Yeah, I'm for a case.
Yeah.
मेल आईडी आपको मुझे दे दो कल मैंने जो किया था वो
कल एनआई वाला भी मेल में
We'll upload everything, even these recordings on Drive, and then we'll send you it. Will it be okay?
I think you have to put on Google Drive, otherwise I don't think you can email them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that we'll collect everything, we'll put it in a Drive, and then we'll share the link with you.
Okay, it will be there. More than 24 million.
We should say thank you. Thank you to whole team for your dedicated time for 2 days and giving us space. And
वेलकम
we know that you're busy.
Yeah, Definitely, I will
Thank
send
you.
new people to learn from Oxfam. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and then they will shut the door for us.
Yeah.
They'll say, we gave space one team and